mini-VSL, story-based, performing very well. So let's begin with the script. This weird sticker improved my sleep 1,000-fold. It had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punch that knocked me out to dreamland in minutes. Very effective hook that calls out the target audience by their desire to sleep better, adds intrigue and a reason to keep watching the weird sticker, which is a loop that's not closed. And it has two benefits. It improved the sleep, so that's a general call out for people who want to improve sleep. And it knocked me out to dreamland. It put me to sleep in minutes, so fast sleep, a specific benefit. There's curiosity and there's intrigue. There's also two quick benefits: sleep better and sleep faster. How do you function during the day if you can't sleep well at night? This only takes 5 minutes, so keep watching. Again, another open loop to keep them in. This is the most important part. We got to keep them watching in the hook. Tired of feeling and looking like a zombie? This breakthrough solution makes you sleep better at the least cost, is taking over the market like crazy. So we're agitating the problem. So we've done a lot of things in these first 3 sections of the hook. It's a longer hook. We've done 3 things: intrigue through the weird sticker, and that only takes 5 minutes. That's what keeps them watching. The reason they're watching is that they want to improve their sleep. We're also calling out the target market, so Facebook knows who to target, so we can get good costs and get the right traffic into the VSL. And we're agitating the problem. So a reason to keep watching from both sides: to get the benefit, better sleep, and to solve the problem, feeling like a zombie, not being able to operate during your day. That's the problem agitation. Now we're going to expand on that with the story. An ingenious sleep specialist from California just sent the billion-dollar sleep industry into a panic by creating a device that can make you sleep in minutes without drugs. That's the short pitch right there. Authority figure, sleep specialist, sends the industry into a panic, so there's social proof, creating a device that can make you sleep in minutes without drugs. New solution that's better than the alternatives. Dr. Roberts took matters into his own hands after noticing a 300% rise in sleeping disorders. So this is the origin story. His motivation is he saw the problem, and he's an expert in the field, and he wanted to solve it. So we start with the end in mind. He created the product, and now we're going to explain how and what it is. These sleeping disorders are causing cognitive impairment and exposing people to toxic side effects as they try to get relief from sleeping pills. So agitating, once again, the bigger problem, the large mass scale problem. We've already done the personal one. Blessed with a gift for innovation and a desire to help. So he's the hero. This is the hero's journey. He was able to develop a device using principles of neuroscience, there's some proof elements, to make people fall asleep fast and stay asleep longer. There's the promise, the benefit. Notice that the copy is very dense. No words are wasted. We're either agitating the problem, adding proof elements and authority figure, or we're going to be promising making benefits, or we're doing open loops and curiosity to keep them watching. This is a short VSL. It's 3 minutes long. I'm going to show the full VSL at the end, but it's extremely effective because of how the copy is structured. After a small number of patients tried it, the sleep specialist behind it knew he had to get it to the public. So there's initial success. Now we're going to go bigger. This is always how these stories go. I tried it. My friend tried it. My clients tried it. And I knew I had something and I had to make it bigger. He started selling the device online and at first relied on word of mouth. But what he didn't expect was for the device to go viral after customers started sharing their positive experiences after using it. After word got out about what he made, investors quickly lined up. There's the social proof. So we gave these benefits. He created this product. It worked for those clients. Now we want to make it big. It started to go viral. Investors wanted it. People are sharing positive experiences. So you're not alone in believing in it and being excited for the product. There's a backup for your desire, which makes it easier to maintain and consciously accept. They told him they would help him go down in history, but a representative of Big Pharma approached offering $1 million for the rights to monopolize it. Dr. Roberts flat out refused. So that's building up this enemy, which is very effective because it takes all that skepticism we have of any kind of new product or solution that's introduced to us. That's human nature. We want to ease that skepticism. And in this case, he puts it onto Big Pharma. So he shifts the attention of the enemy, right? Anytime you're being told a message, subtly the mind treats the person telling it to you as an enemy because it doesn't want to just accept all new information automatically. So now we can point to the Big Pharma rep as the enemy, and it puts us on the side of Dr. Roberts, much more likely to believe what he has to say. It also makes the VSL more engaging and exciting. It was then that he realized how big an impact his device could have, partnering with Healthy Lab Co. Now we bring in the brand. They perfected the product and readied it for mass production. They named it Deep Sleep Patch. Now the official product introduction is in, and next we're going to be getting into the solution mechanism. It's the only one that contains the sleep hormone melatonin, valerian root, hops, magnesium, and 5-HTP. So we introduced the solution, partnered with the brand, developed with neuroscience. The name, we have the official name, so it's a product now instead of just a solution or a device or a new discovery, and it contains these ingredients. That's the short pitch right there. And this is what it does and how it does it. This is the unique mechanism. The sleep-inducing capabilities of the Deep Sleep Patch are simply unmatched by any regular sleeping device. Compares it favorably to an alternative solution. Any other device, this is better. And why is that? We have to have proof for that. We can't just make empty claims. That's because of its brilliant osmotic absorption technology. That's the solution mechanism, which makes the solution, the promises, the benefits believable. It delivers the 5 sleep inducers directly into the cells. This raises the level of the neurotransmitter serotonin, which is responsible for sending the signal to the brain to rest. So again, how it works, adding proof, reducing skepticism, increasing desire and believability. Just stick it to your tummy or any part of your body. So we have a demonstration, which makes it real and vivid, where there's very little hair, and it will kickstart your serotonin to make you fall asleep in minutes. Stay deeply asleep throughout the night and wake up feeling fully refreshed and happy. It works whether you're finding it difficult to feel drowsy, wake up at the slightest sound, or feel the urge to get up. So we qualify everyone. We've called out people who are struggling with sleep, which is a huge market. But at this point, if they have desire, they're wondering, does this work for me? That's always a question you have to answer. Is this going to work for me? And we make it clear it's going to work for you whether you're just struggling a little bit, whether you wake up in the middle of the night, or you're just a general bad sleeper. So we qualify everyone. These are the promises, right? So now that we've introduced the solution, we've introduced how it works, the solution mechanism. Now we're going to introduce the promises and the benefits, the reason you want it. Every so often, customers around the world are choosing the breakthrough deep sleep patch over toxic sleeping pills. Would you also like to sleep better without the fear of side effects? So we make it personal, finally. At this point, we haven't used the word you, but now we're making it personal. We're putting it on them. Would you like this? Healthy Lab Co. is offering the deep sleep patch at a huge 55% discount, a reason to buy now and to act now for a limited time period to get it to as many people as possible, and a reason for the discount. As the world deals with increasing sleep difficulties that diminish cognitive functions, it's time to join the smart urban revolution toward natural health and wellness solutions. So it's great. The close is very simple. The wrap up is very simple. It's really just these 2 sentences. Would you like this? There's a reason to buy now, a discount, and a limited time. And then just a final closing statement with social proof. The world is dealing with the problem, so join the revolution to natural health and wellness solutions. So now it feels like you're riding a wave. You don't have to make this decision by yourself. Other people have already made it. You're just riding the wave, which is a lot easier than being the first to make the decision. And then the proof elements that we have here, the early patients saw results. It went viral via word of mouth. Investors lined up, and the smart urban revolution. And then we have the final call to action. The discount, it's limited time, and you need to act now. So a quick summary of the structure that we have here. We have the hook, the weird sticker calling out the target market with the sleep problems and offering some unique, engaging messaging with the weird sticker that keeps them watching. We agitate the problem. You're sleep deprived. You're walking through your day like a zombie, and the pills have side effects. The authority figure, the hero's journey. Dr. Roberts comes in. He's an expert. He wanted to solve the problem. He has a good reason for it. He saw the effects of sleep issues. Now we have an enemy and a conflict. The big pharma is trying to bury it. We have a solution introduction. Now we have reveal it. They partnered with Healthy Lab Co. They created the deep sleep patch. This is how it works. The osmotic absorption. This is the reason you should believe it. The benefits and the promises, the reason you need it, the reason you want it, building that desire, social proof, and then the offer, the close, getting them to buy now. So it's a problem, a story, an enemy comes in, the solution is introduced, the mechanism is explained, proof is given, and then the offer is closed. I've also included a template for the mini-VSL framework. You can get this document in the description of this YouTube video. It includes the script, the structure, and also the main copy elements. So this is a great way to improve your copywriting and VSL skills, right? Reviewing this kind of stuff. You can use this across many different niches: health, beauty, gadgets, supplements, any physical product that you're selling direct to consumer to a mass market. This structure is going to be highly effective. And then let's just review the big copy elements, because that's what all of this is based on. I always talk about this, but the main 2 things you have before you put together any VSL, if you nail these, you're going to do a great job, is your big 5 copy elements and your VSL structure. So I've shown you the VSL structure that you can swipe. And now let's review the big copy elements. This is the first thing that they put together before selecting the structure. The big promise: fall asleep fast, stay asleep all night, wake up refreshed, naturally without drugs. It's the natural wellness solution revolution. That's the big promise. The big problem: sleep disorders, reliance on toxic pills, and you're groggy, unhealthy, unproductive. You're walking through life like a zombie. That's the big problem. This is what you're going to get, the big promise. This is the big problem. This is what you're dealing with now. And the way we get you from the problem to the solution is the solution mechanism. The deep sleep patch restores serotonin, natural sleep signals, through targeted delivery of sleep inducers without the drugs. That's the how. The problem mechanism, the reason for the problem: the current solutions are harmful. They target symptoms, not the root cause, not the real deep sleep signals. And then the proof elements. In this case, we have the authority figure. We have some statistics, the rise in sleeping disorders, the big pharma being involved adds credibility to it. Customers are going viral, investors are coming. They partnered with a brand, with a health D2C company, Healthy Lab Co. And then we give information about the ingredients and the mechanism. So authority, science, testimonials, the David Goliath fight. Those are the proof elements. So those are the big 5 copy elements that are making up the foundation of this VSL. So that's the foundation, that's the ground we're building on. And the architecture, the structure of the building is the structure of the VSL flow. And then the copy is just filling it in. That's the final step. And if you do the first 2 steps well, the copy is going to be really strong and the VSL is going to perform. Now let's check out the VSL itself. It's 3 minutes long. I'll play it on screen and you can see how this all ties together in a real video.
This weird sticker improved my sleep 1,000-fold. It had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punch that knocked me out to dreamland in minutes.
Very simple hook structure with a UGC actor using the product with a very simple headline.
2, 3, 4, 5 punch that knocked me out to dreamland in minutes. How do you function during the day if you can't sleep well at night? This only takes 5 minutes, so keep watching. Tired of feeling and looking like a zombie from lack of sleep? This breakthrough solution that makes you sleep better at the least cost is taking over the market like crazy in the US. An ingenious sleep specialist.
So the video itself is very simple in terms of the content they're doing. They have a few UGC creators and they're cycling through those clips, just putting on the patch using the product, and then mixing that with stock footage.
From California just sent the billion-dollar sleep industry into panic by creating a device that can make you sleep in minutes without drugs. Dr. Roberts took matters into his own hands after noticing a 300% rise in sleeping disorders that are causing cognitive impairment and exposing people to toxic side effects as they try to get relief from sleeping pills. Blessed with a gift for innovation and a desire to help, he was able to develop a device using principles of neuroscience to make people fall asleep fast and stay asleep longer. After a small number of patients tried it, the sleep specialist behind it knew he had to get it out to the public. He started selling the device online and at first relied on word of mouth. But what he didn't expect was for the device to go viral after customers started sharing their positive experiences after using it.
So the net effect of using all these UGC clips is that it looks like a blog post that you'd see on social media going viral from Daily Mail or some blog aggregator, because it has so many organic clips filmed from people's iPhones, right? There's only a limited amount of stock footage and only when they're explaining from a third person perspective. When they're talking about these people and the use of the product, they're using the UGC clips, which is highly effective.
After word got out about what he made, investors quickly lined up. They told him that they would help him go down in history. But when a representative of Big Pharma approached, offering $1 million for the rights to monopolize it, Dr. Roberts flat out refused. It was then that he realized how big an impact his device could have. Partnering with Healthy Lab Co., they perfected the product and readied it for mass production. They named it Deep Sleep Patch. It's the only one that contains the sleep hormone melatonin, valerian root, hops, magnesium, and 5-HTP. The sleep-inducing capabilities of the Deep Sleep Patch are simply unmatched by any regular sleep device. Thanks to its brilliant osmotic absorption technology, it delivers the 5 sleep inducers directly into the cells. This raises...
As always, I always mention this, one of the most important parts of the video itself is showing those 3D animations when you explain the solution mechanism. So showing this while they're explaining it.
It delivers the 5 sleep inducers.
It just has this effect on the brain that it makes it a lot easier to visualize and accept what's being said when you can see it in a medical animation.
Directly into the cells. This raises the level of the neurotransmitter serotonin, which is responsible for sending the signal for the brain to rest. Just stick it to your tummy or any part of your body where there is very little hair, and it will kickstart your serotonin to make you fall asleep in minutes, stay deeply asleep throughout the night, and wake up feeling fully refreshed and happy. It works whether you're finding it difficult to feel drowsy, wakes up at the slightest sound, or feel the urge to get up every so often. Customers around the world are choosing the breakthrough Deep Sleep Patch over toxic sleeping pills. Would you also like to sleep better without the fear of side effects? Healthy Lab Co. is offering the Deep Sleep Patch at a huge 55% discount for a limited period to get it to as many people as possible. As the world deals with increasing sleep difficulties that diminish cognitive functions, it's time to join the smart urban revolution toward natural health and wellness solutions. Click on the link below and claim a 55% discount on your purchase. This is a limited time opportunity while supplies last, and the price is set to increase at any moment. Click on the link to claim your 55% discount on the Deep Sleep Patch today.
And that's it. That is the VSL. So the video is very simple, very easy to make. I will leave a link to that document, the breakdown document with the structure, the script, and the copy elements in the description. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any comments or any VSLs you want me to break down specifically, you can DM them to me or put them in the comments, and I will happily do so. And if you want to check out my private community, the Ecom Blueprint, that'll be linked in the description below. All right, thank you for watching and take care. I'll see you on the next one.